Last time she was here, she was runner-up to Joanne DeFay. C.Moore headlining the matchup with Tatiana Weston-Webb.
This is such a good matchup. These guys have recent history. They're really good friends, but it gets competitive.
Well done. 2 runs, 2 rights, 2 lefts, scored on your best of each. Tati starting things off on her backhand. Big blast there. Great timing. 2 in a row that look perfect. Now backside tube riding. I love her style here. She's even moving. Higher line there, back to a low road. Right into a really solid backside hack in the pocket, using the lip line well there. Drills it again, nice pace, looking comfortable. Critical section to attack. There's that mid-face slice just to set up the pit. This time she's a bit deeper than what she did out the back and still getting drained. And she'll set up maybe 2-turn combo if she can. Snaps it, and it's good for 1 move on the finish. She's got great style as well. Let's get things started. Joe Turpel with Rosie Hodge for the call. Tatiana Weston-Webb threw down to 7 on her backhand. Already a big sweep on the left. Second turn solid. Now she's starting to drive. Using a deep bottom turn, crushes that section. Former runner-up in the world, knifes it over the whitewater section, attacking it again. Pushing through these whitewater turns. And now out in front, that's when you have time to change gears, put more commitment in the pocket. And now setting up the barrel nice and early is Tatiana, one of the best tube riders on tour. Gets the exit, and she's been loving that kind of lean back finishing move over the last couple of days. A surfer that changed everything when it came to charging in big lefts of consequence.
She is so good, and I was just paying attention to her positioning on where she started her bottom turn on each of those maneuvers. She's got such a good read of when to start kind of mid-face bottom turn and when to really come around the section and set up her turn and get deep. Beautiful read on this barrel ride, and then the layback on the way out was also super special. Watch as she just touches the deck of that surfboard. I've been saying it, just the body awareness on the wave from all of these athletes has been phenomenal. Love that layback maneuver. Did she get on the rail or kind of like squirrely on the fins? So powerful though. Tatiana's looking in charge at the moment, so I think she's going to lock in 2 really good scores, and Carissa's going to have to answer back in a big way.
Yeah, it is getting hot. Always good to be hydrated. Big thanks to Yeti. Carissa getting underway here.
Yeah, fluid in motion as we see Carissa really digging into that turn right there. It felt like everything else was a setup, gaining momentum down the line. Spend some time in that barrel, Joe.
Love that little hook just to get down to the bottom, back to the lip again. So feeling in every part of this wave. Not relaxing at any stage. I've lost count of the maneuvers.
Beautiful transition as this wave starts to steepen up. She knows she can deepen that bottom turn and really hack it off the top. See all of that spray. Now she's going to dig deep and get barrel. Disappears from view. Extremely deep right there. What's she going to do on this end section? Hammers it with the layback.
Wow. Unbelievably deep on the inside, right? There was a moment where I was wondering if she did it a little bit too much on that inside tube.
Let's have a look at a replay. This is near perfection. Wow, it's all about the power of Carissa, the way that she's able to dig that rail in and really release every bit of power out of that surfboard, and then quick transition into this barrel ride. She gets so deep. Watch that board disappear from view. There was a moment there where we were like, uh-oh, but she comes flying out, Joey. And then this move right here, watch the way that she's able to turn this board over on a dime, on that knife edge. That is the most powerful turn on the Women's Championship Tour.
That was sensational. The prototype changed to the real thing back in 2017, and it's always been Carissa in the mix to win the event, whatever it was called. Setting up the backhand Fresh off her win at Mark, she won at Pipeline, so already multiple wins this season. Throwing down a nice clean backside snap. Using a lot of the open face here. Cool tight backhand jam, swinging right off the top again. Deeper off the bottom, more spray off the rail that turn. Drills it again, perfect motion. Barrel super deep, well done for Riss. She's got more, backside roundhouse cutback, falls on the rebound. I don't think it's gonna matter. More time here, Rosie.
Carissa is adored, and I'm just watching, you know, the technique from Carissa, the way that she swings around that shoulder circumference and really swivels the hips. But I do get the feeling that on this left, she kind of had it in her mind to complete the ride. She's obviously going for a Joe. She's doing everything right. But I definitely think on the next option, we're going to see even a touch more on the left option. But she does get super deep on this left. I think it's going to be a really good score. Just watch her. She just uses her hands on the deck of that surfboard to center herself. And then shifts that weight as she comes around that back leg, pushing as hard as it can and really directing with that front foot.
And right back to action. You're on a wave for about 45 seconds. Groundswell power, meaning it's got the power of the ocean. Right here in Lemoore. Important ride for Tatiana Weston-Webb. She's laying low and goes down. So Tati loses her chance to improve on her 7 on the right. We'll get to see Tatiana get her final wave here for the fans, and they can congratulate her on what an amazing performance she's had at this venue. She's done quite well, Strider.
Yeah, she has, and she was excited to ride this wave, knowing this, you know, she was in a situation, she was just going to go at this thing 100%, just have fun with it. As you can see, tails flying, spray everywhere, bang, right back up into the lip. Just got to get around this section so she can perform on the inside. Talk about doing a big air on the inside. Wants to get barreled and then slam it. I can't wait to see what she does because she's having fun right now. Looks like she's in a great rhythm and she's just going through the roof. Smiles are coming out. Here we go. Joe, what do you think? What's going to happen?
I think she's going to get barreled and do an air. She got nice and barreled, and now she's going for the punch. Fins out, just goes down, but well done for Tatiana. Equal third here at the Surf Ranch Pro. Strider Wazalewski's voice on the call, riding on the jet ski. Place to be reporting. In motion on the ski for the Waz. Breaking down Tatiana, really in her overall performance in the last 2 days.
Yeah, Tati's been unbelievable, and not to mention she's going to take home an equal third. This is going to help her cause to make that final 5, to be in the Rip Curl WSL Finals at Lower Trestles in September. Yeah, just really cool to see Tatiana rise to this challenge. She's in the semis. She did so well yesterday.
And just going down on the finish there.
So stoked. Running to him. Good job. Good surfing. Good job. Great surfing on that last left too. Thanks. Love you. Love you too. Have fun. Go back to the rest.